I recently made myself an animation go bag, which is basically all the equipment I use when I'm traveling to keep doing my animation work. Specifically, this is what's in my bag, and I'm going to be going over all of those tools that fit into one backpack on today's episode of the Expat Animator. Hey, it's Patrick. Welcome to my Expat Animator series, where I try and help beginners, hobbyists, and independent animators create 2D animations. So here's the backpack that I actually can fit all of that equipment into on the left here. And on the right, I've got a laptop bag, or below that, I've got a bag for my Mac Mini, depending on which computer I decide to take with me. But it doesn't really matter which computer I grab because I'm always going to grab the backpack, which has got everything I need to do some animation work on the road. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in that bag, which is, I'm gonna break this down shortly here, but you can see I've got a couple of monitors and a bunch of cables and keyboard and stuff like that. But let me talk really quick about my favorite stuff that's in here. But before I do that, here's an image of what the setup would look like. Just basically, I've got the keyboard, the mouse. On the bottom, I've got my XP Pen monitor, the 12-inch version. And then above that, I've got a 15-inch monitor. And then on top of that, I've got a webcam. And in this case, I'm showing a light in case I want to do video calls, or a headset with a microphone if I need to do audio calls. Here's a shot of these monitor stands that I use for travel. And they're really lightweight. They're made out of plastic and aluminum, but they're adjustable. And you can see the couple of different angles you can get here. And this is what they look like. And basically you can just pull this metal bracket out and put it into the different peg holes to give yourself different angles. And they're really good for travel. And they can come, you can take them apart and they fold down to basically not take up any space at all. So I've got two of those for my two monitors. And then, so here's my main, or my large monitor. So this is a 15.6 inch Asus monitor, and it comes with a travel bag. And so I keep it in that. And then this little thing is something that I kind of stumbled across, but it's great because it's really compact and lightweight, but you just like pull it apart and it's like this origami thing that just pops out. And what you do is you put your laptop in here when I'm traveling with my laptop, and it gets it up to gets your monitor up to head height. So you're not looking down at your monitor all day, hurting your neck. So that's kind of a really fun tool that I've got in my bag. Now, here's a side shot of it, just to kind of show you how it works. And again, back to the bags, depending on what computer I'm bringing, normally I don't bring both of my computers, just in case I get, say you get your stuff stolen, I don't want to lose both of my computers. So depending on which computer I'm going to bring, depending on which bag on the right that I bring, but again, I'm always bringing that backpack with me, which is going to have all of my cables and everything that I need. So let's go ahead and take a look at more detail at this shot, and I'll kind of go over some of the things that are in this so you can maybe make your own bag for doing 2D animation work on the road. Okay, so I'll just start at the top here. This thing right here is just a little bag I've got to put all of my cables in. And, right now I've got a lot of the cables out so you can see what's in here. But if I've got any cables, they're basically going in that bag. This thing right here is one of those lights that you can put on top of your monitor, because sometimes I'll actually travel with an even larger monitor, and this is good to put on top of that so you can have some light when you're working at night. And I had an extra one, so I just threw it in the bag. Let's see. I've got my headphones, which these are Logitech, and they have a microphone. So if I need to do any, Zoom calls or anything, I've got that handy. Plus, it's nice to have some headphones when you're working sometimes. This is an extra cable I have for my Mac Mini. So when it's time to go, all I have to do is basically unplug my Mac Mini, take the Mini itself. I don't even need to worry about any cables. I just throw that in the bag and I go. So this actual cable was to an old Mac Mini I had that died. So I had an extra one, so I'd throw it in my bag. This right here is one of those portable DVD readers and writer that I just had an extra one, so you never know when you're going to need that, and they don't take up that much room in the bag. Here is that stand for the laptop, and you can see how small it is, and it's really lightweight. Right here is my mouse pad, and then right here is an extra cable, charger cable for my laptop. So I don't want to have to think, oh, what cables or chargers or whatever do I need to grab? I just need to grab this backpack and my computer that I want to bring. Let's see. This is all my cables and the power adapter for my XP pen. This is the pen itself and the stand and the extra nibs. We've got the XP pen glove that comes with the set. This is just a USB hub, and it's regular USB connector, but if I want, I've got this adapter here for USB-C. While I'm down here, I've got one of those SD card adapters for, was it micro SD, in case you need to load any images from a camera. Another adapter for my iPad if I want to connect anything to my computer for video recording. And let's see, this is the cable for this monitor here. And I've got this full-size keyboard. And the reason I need to have a cable keyboard, you see, this is not a wireless keyboard, is sometimes you, especially with the Mac Mini, you can't get things to boot up right without having a keyboard. So I like to have a keyboard with a cable. And ideally I would want a smaller keyboard, you know, just like this size. But I don't have any with the cable right now, so I need to get one of those, and I'll probably swap that out. Let's see. So I've got my mouse here, and I've got one of those mice that is like really high angle. It helps my wrist. I don't like the flat mice hurt my wrist. I can't use those very long. And let's see, here's just one of those extender cables, and it's got the 3-prong here. So it's got, you know, a connector for an iPhone, USB-C, and mini USB, I think. And here's one of those travel adapters. So if you're in a different country, you'll be able to plug into the wall there. This is a little tripod mount and light. So if I'm doing video calls, I can light my face a little bit. Better than nothing, and they don't weigh that much. So I have that in the bag. Here's the 2 monitor stands, and then my 2 monitors here with the 15.6 inch Asus, and then the 12-inch XP pen, and both of these are 1080p. And sometimes, like I said, I need a even bigger monitor, maybe like a 4K monitor that I've got. I think I've got a 28-inch Samsung 4K monitor that I'll bring depending on what kind of work I'm doing if I need it on the road. So that's, but that's not really for traveling on an airplane. That's like if we're going to the beach or something, I'll grab that. But if I just need to get something like really quick, like, you know, there's an emergency and I gotta go, I can grab my computer, I can grab this bag, and I can leave and know that I've got enough with me to get some work done or some animation done. So that's about it. I just wanted to show you what's in my new travel bag. I never really had one before. It was always a pain for me to go traveling because I would have to wonder, oh, you know, what do I need to grab and do I have everything I need? So hopefully this gives you some ideas if you want to make your own travel bag for your animation projects. And maybe you've got some other things you would throw in your travel animation bag. You might notice I don't even have my iPad here because I actually do more of my animation with the XP Pen monitors than my iPads. But, you know, to grab an iPad, I would just throw it into my computer bag anyways, because I keep that on me. If I'm on a plane or wherever I'm traveling, I've got that with me. So I can just grab my iPad out of that. But if you've got your own travel bag and you think that I'm missing something that I should have in mind, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to update my own bag in case I'm missing something obvious here. So this has been another episode of the Expat Animator. My name is Patrick, and thanks for joining me today, and keep on animating.